Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a great Saturday evening. It is Saturday night at 11:15. This is a late video. I spent a better part of this evening with a good friend of mine, and we did the gym, we did sauning, hot tub, went out for dinner, had the best pho soup I've ever had in my life, and I've had a lot of it. If you're unfamiliar with what pho soup is, pho, it's spelled P-H-O. It's a soup it's a Vietnamese soup. So good, so good. I found a really good spot. So we're gonna go over some items that have sold because I want to get them packaged up, and then I will complete this video tomorrow because I don't have a whole lot and I don't really have a topic, and maybe that's the topic. Things are kind of just cruising along, but not cruising along, I guess is the best way to put it. Last 3 or 4 days have been pretty light sales. I did have a nice local sale. I'll include a clip of that, and I'm going to include a clip that I did of something that sold. I'm pretty certain that I did not include this in any of the other videos. Oh, and I do want to say that I took down my last video because somebody had pointed out that information was shown that shouldn't be shown. So I'm just like, you know what? I never even thought about that. So I just took that video down. I apologize if you guys didn't get a chance to view it, but I know I don't want to be in any kind of violation with anybody's books, whether it's eBay, whether it's YouTube. I'm still learning, and so yeah, it's better to just scrap it. And I wasn't about to remake the video. Yeah, so sales have been slower these last few days. I don't know. Just because I'm showing what sold videos doesn't mean that I think that everything is like honky-dory. I know that that's not the case for many. I'm interested to know what your guys' sales are like. Are they the same, meaning super depressed? Have they picked up? Are they about the same? We are entering in the fourth quarter. What everybody was talking about, a month ago. Let's just get to the fourth quarter. Let's just get to the fourth quarter. Well, we're here now, in an hour for me. Yeah, the site, to me, it doesn't feel normal. But I know that's just my experience. And I do want to say something, that there is a zillion different ways that people can do a reselling business. You make it what you want to make it. And I'm not going to let the Cassini algorithm dictate to me how I run my reselling business. Until eBay specifically comes out and says, this is what we want, you will be punished, blah, 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 for doing this. I'm not going to be making any drastic changes to what I currently do. Like, I envision my store, and you can envision your store however you want. And I encourage you to envision your store however you want. Just don't transpose what you think is the right way to do an eBay business onto mine by telling me, I don't know why you do this. I don't know why you sell that. I don't know why you don't ship within this and that. Like we all have our reasons as to why we do things. I'm merely sharing my journey, and it is my journey. Like, I envision my store as a place where volume is key to creating multi-item orders. Like, everyone's always talking about high sell-through rate. It's been talked about to death, right? I think the more important thing is instead of the average selling price of something, is what's the average selling amount of the order. I think there's tremendous value in having a large, decent average selling price of the order total, right? Like, lots of little things add up to decent amounts for the total sale. And that's kind of where I've built my business model around, and I'll continue to build my business model around that. And like I said, until I'm specifically told otherwise, that I'm being penalized for having a large store, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and see what happens. And if I fall flat on my face, well, then I fall flat on my face, and then I'll figure something else out. So yeah, let's get to the sales. The first one is, and I listed this button. It's very psychedelic, trippy, blow your mind. I listed this, and I think the same day I got an offer for $14 all in. And yeah, pretty cool. I mean, maybe it, I'm always a little skeptical when somebody, when somebody makes an offer that fast. Like, did I miss something? But I'm happy with what it sold for, right? I normally buy these buttons in bulk, and yeah, I'm happy with that. This Vancouver Coupe Grey Cup 1986. Somebody threw me an offer for $14 today, plus shipping and handling. I will take that. He has not paid yet, so this is going to Canada as well. This leather keychain Mazda RE sold for $13.50 plus shipping and handling. Now, I also sold these two Camaro. It's funny, like, somebody once made a joke that who's going to be looking for these things, and you guys see time and time again that these things sell. Now, this was a bit of a mistake on my part, because normally these are multi-item, multi-quantity items. I had forgot to change it. I must have been doing deletes. Sell similar on my own items. So normally this would have been $18, and then it would have fallen into a sale, and someone might have made me an offer that I would have accepted. But so somebody just bought both of these for $18 plus shipping and handling. So normally it would have been 18 for one, but it's okay. I'm still making money at that, so I am not worried about that. You guys have seen me sell these little Monchi. Well, you've seen me sold the big ones before. This is a little one, and it looks like somebody modified it and added an earrings. I'm almost certain that these didn't come with that, and I did disclose that in the listing. This sold for $20 plus shipping and handling. And when I accepted it, I was thinking it was like a huge doll, so I'm like looking for like a big one. And then I realized I had put the location in the SKU, thank goodness, and it was easy to find. Okay, the last couple things, just a few comics that it sold. One that I was actually pretty surprised at what it sold for. Creep Show was a really awesome show back in the day. This didn't sell for much. It sold for $7 plus shipping and handling. Adventure Time, for those of you who don't know, Adventure Time is kind of has a bit of a cult following, but what makes this particular book a little more unique is it's the first preview of the Stevens universe in comics, and oftentimes that only sold for 10. It's not in perfect condition. But I've noticed that this book is creeping up a bit. Like first appearances in comics, cameos, and everything. Those are all things that make comics a little more desirable to collectors. And then the last thing that I sold for today, well, some of these are from yesterday, is this Flaming Carrot Comics number 25. This actually sold for $35. And there's like a card inside it. It is attached to it. Sometimes they're not attached, and that will make them less desirable. I was actually surprised. I think this is the most I've ever gotten for this particular comic. I don't know. It's got like a little cameo, or it's got like not a cameo, an appearance by the Turtles. I don't really know the backstory behind this. I just know I pick this book up whenever I see it. But yeah, like I said, when I was at the gym and I was looking at if I sold anything, I was quite surprised that this went for that much. I've graded this a 9.4. 9.4, for those of you who don't know, it's kind of like the standard of being like a really high grade, near mint 9.4, and then anything above that is extremely high grade, and then anything below 9.4, then you'll start to see a drop off in prices for those particular grades of comics. Okay, that was actually quite fast. I'm going to hold off publishing this until tomorrow because I'm going to have probably more to add to this. And I'm 99% certain at the very, very end of the video, I filmed, Maria dared me, so I had a mustache for a couple days and it was horrible. It was like, I woke up and I'm like, I do not know who this person is, but I did film a little segment that I'm going to put at the end. And if you know who Ted Lasso is, let's just say my son-in-law was calling me Jeff Lasso because I resembled that particular television show character quite a bit. So, yeah, enjoy that bit.
Hey guys, it is Sunday afternoon. I'm just watching some football and I finally had a sale since late last night when I went to bed. This sold for $72 plus shipping. I'm not really even sure what it is. It's like a vinyl toy. It's called a Labbit Make Face for Happy Mouth by Kid Robot. I bought a lot. It's like a Funko Pop soft vinyl toy, like a rabbit with a mustache. I don't know. I bought a bunch of these off of Marketplace probably about a year ago. They don't sell fast, but when they do sell, I generally get a pretty good price for them. I think he just paid asking price minus the sale. I don't think I sent an offer out on this one. It's possible I could have, but I don't think I did. So yeah, I mean, keep an eye out for them. I think they're pretty obscure. I've never seen them anywhere except for, like I said, this one Marketplace or Craigslist lot that I bought. And I like selling weird stuff like that.
Hey, good morning, guys. It is Monday morning. I woke up to 3 sales, which, if I'm thinking, is the most I woke up to in a minute. That's all I can say about that. Like, I mean, I sold 2 of these little solar powered bubble head thingies. I don't actually know what they are, but they're pretty cute. There's this one, and then there's this one. Both together sold for $47 plus shipping. Some of these are actually pretty rare if you can find them. I haven't really been finding them lately. There was a while where I was finding them quite often, but not anymore. This little Greek vase, it's got a little bit of damage right there. I just closed. You can see here a little more about it. This sold for $14 or $15. I can't remember. And then just 2 buttons. 2 buttons sold for $11 plus shipping. So other than that, I woke up to 6 offers on my store and no offers to send out on Maria's store. So I sent those out and I'm going to get packaging because today's my shipping day. So yeah, these would not make it for the next video. So I wanted to show you them. Okay guys, continuing on with Sunday's sales, you've already seen, depending on where I put it in the video, the vinyl toy that sold for $72. Basically had 3 total sales on Sunday. You know, I treat every sale right now like it's a miracle. Like, I don't know. What do you do with eBay, right? Like, you're thankful for the sales, you know. I know for me, I continue to aggressively list things locally. Basically, anything over a pound or anything that I think would sell locally. It's more like, also anything over, you know, a certain dollar amount. I'm just continuing, like, maybe I haven't quite, it's not nailed down. There's different variables, right? Weight, how much it is, how much it costs, how much I think it's going to do well locally. Because not everything, like, you need eBay for certain items. It's impossible to find that perfect buyer out of the pool of people that are local. Like, so we do need eBay to some degree, to a large degree, if we're being honest. But we can't rely on eBay for sales anymore. I think that's why we're seeing an abundance more people cross-listing. Local is kind of like my cross-listing from now. I think when we get out of Q4, as if it's really going to make that much of a difference. I don't know. I don't know as if Q4 is going to be the savior everyone thinks it's going to be. But, you know, I'll take a look after Q4, and at the beginning of the year, I'll decide if I want to partake in different cross-listing that are available. So I am being more picky with sourcing, but I'm also being forced to be picky with sourcing, as it's not been good. And if I really needed to find inventory, I would be hitting like Marketplace or Craigslist and kind of seeing what's out there. But to be honest with you, I don't actually need any more sourcing right now. I mean, I could probably just list what I have, and I would be fine for the next 4 to 6 months. So this pin button sold for $5 plus shipping. You know, I literally just listed this a couple days ago. I mean, this just goes to show you, like, you just, trying to not get the glare, you just never know, like, what someone's going to buy. Maybe it will lead to an upsell. Maybe it won't. I'm actually waiting. I'm waiting another hour before I accept this, because I'm probably not going to go to the post office tomorrow. So I would rather accept it on Monday versus Sunday. I know that's, some people are like, oh, you should accept an offer right away. Yeah, I don't really buy into that it does anything at this point. And then the other sale was, longtime viewers remember I got a ton of like esoteric books from this one estate sale. I also picked up these little Thai statues. They're super cool, I think. And I could have picked up a bunch more, but they weren't it wasn't like, and this one's got a little bit of damage. This is Ganesh, and he's missing one of the tusks. They weren't like fire sale prices, but I doubled my money and then some on this purchase. I think I probably paid about, I almost tripled it. I think I paid about $15 for these 4, and I accepted an offer for $42. Now, I have no idea the value of these things. I don't know if these are like little tourist trinkets that they brought back, but I know all of these things were purchased in other countries and brought back, because this whole house was like a museum with just the most amazing stuff. And I really wanted to buy a ton of stuff. I'm knowing now what I know now about how things play out with eBay. I'm really glad I didn't go as hog wild buying things as I wanted to. And then later I did see that a lot of it did go to auction. But yeah, I mean, twofold. I don't exactly know the value of these things, and like I said, you kind of got to treat every sale right now as like a miracle. I mean, I know some people who are having like they're just killing it on eBay right now, and all I can say is enjoy it, because algorithms change. eBay changes, the times change. I would just, keep doing what you're doing. If you're killing it, just keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, I just see what else. I don't really know what more to say about what eBay is doing right now. I hear eBay Open was more like a cheerleader session. Doesn't really seem like a whole lot of concrete information came out of it. You would have thought that they could have maybe taken that as an opportunity to kind of, give give resellers a little bit of an update as to what's going on with the platform. Unless I'm wrong, and they did, please let me know in the comment section below if you guys heard that anything concrete came out of eBay Open. But yeah. And then the other sale that it's going to happen tomorrow. And this is one of those things where it's not just eBay, weird things happen. So I'm a huge fan of Clive Barker and Hellraiser. And this is, it's a print. It's not, it's just a print by this person named Howard. And I had it listed for 25. Somebody made me an offer for 20. I accepted. He's planning on coming here tomorrow. And then later on in the day, somebody else messages me about it, same day. I mean, I don't know if it's because it's kind of Halloween themed or not. I mean, not really, but I mean, anybody familiar with Hellraiser, it has nothing to do with Halloween, but yeah, so I just found it weird that on the same day, and I probably have had that listed locally for a good 2 to 3 months, 2 people on the same day. So I don't know. The other guy, has he responded? I don't think he's responded yet. Like the second guy who inquired about it, the typical, is this available? And I let him know that there's an offer on the table for 20. So we'll see what happens there. But what if he offers me 25, my offering price? Should I take that? Because how many times? I mean, I don't feel like I should, but I know that's happened to me on the buy side. I have an arranged time, arranged price, agreed upon price, and then the next thing you know, it's sold. So yeah, I don't know. It'd be tempting. It'd be tempting to take a higher bid, but karma. What do you guys think? If you get a higher offer, do you take that? The only other thing that I wanted to, this is topical because it has to do with like item specifics. So I'm listing this wrinkle resistant cotton pillowcases. I didn't buy this. This was something that was just in the closet. Maria was like, we're not going to use this, just sell it off. So in the item specifics, it asks for brand and something, and then it asks for size. Now it's sealed, and it's actually, even if it's a zipper seal, so I could unzip it if the zipper hadn't broke. I mean, it literally just broke the other day when I went to open it and it just straight up broke. But it's asking for like the size. Now, I'm thinking, because it's not on here, I couldn't put anything in there because I don't want to put something in there that's wrong and then the buyer be like, oh, well, it says this. So this will probably never sell on eBay because now item specifics are so critical. But what do you guys do when, I mean, there have been times where I've entered in the UPC code of a DVD or a CD and it doesn't accept it. It just doesn't do anything. So, eBay wants us to enter these item specifics in there, but I mean, I guess there's 2 questions here. What do you do when it's something like this where you don't have the size? And then also, like, what do you guys do when you're entering in the UPC of something that it doesn't accept it? Like, you enter it and it doesn't accept it. I think that's a flaw in the system. But other than that, I mean, not a stellar, maybe last 3-4 days have been not that great, guys. Good thing local sales have made up for it a little bit, but even those are not that light. So Let me know how your guys' sales are going. It helps for me to kind of see a pulse on the community. It seems like things have, I don't want to say leveled out because they haven't leveled out, but it seems like people are getting used to this new eBay where, you know, sales are just muted, right? So anyhow guys, take care and we will talk to you soon. Okay guys, I could go as a Magnum PI or a 70s adult film movie star. Yeah? What do you think? Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. And consider yourselves lucky that you have witnessed this, because I could count on one hand the amount of people who have seen me in my life with a mustache, because I never have one. All right, that's it. I did it, Maria. I filmed.